Yes lads, joebiline here and welcome to my man of the match Lacazette player review. We've picked him up thanks to EA gifted me, as you know, if you saw my man of the match 9 golden review, EA are lending me some of these players to use for you guys to see if they're worth it, because they're not cheap players, some of these man of the match ones, and it helps you know to make them informed decisions on if you should buy him, because you may want to buy him, try him out, but then the tax you lose out on is quite a lot. So this way it lets you guys know if you think it's worth it or not based on my opinions, and I like to think I've got a pretty decent opinion because I play the game a lot. I know what I like and I know if they're clinical or not. Now Lacazette, he's got some pretty nice stats indeed. He's obviously 92 rated by default, 94, 95, 93 acceleration, 87 strength, so he's got that strength as well. Very high finishing, shot power, heading, ball control, dribbling, he can roulette, so you don't have to bother about trying to game change or anything to make Lacazette do roulette. He will do that roulette straight from the off, unlike Icardi, who you need to get a game changer in there to do. Firmino and Suarez do the rainbow flick. So a lot of people quickly comparing and wanting to know Lacazette, Impact Mertens, Icardi, players like this, who would you go for? I haven't actually managed to try Impact Mertens yet. He's someone who's still on my list to try, but I've already got a lot of strikers that I trust, so I haven't got around to doing it yet. But I know how strikers finish, and really you've got to go for a head-to-head between Lacazette and Icardi. Lacazette can roulette from the off, Icardi needs a game changer. Let's jump into some games and I'll show you what I can do. League versus League's just started, so let's play some of these. And we'll see what we can do. Right, we'll go false 9, get him in the zone, and let's show you what he can do. I've been playing with him for quite a bit since I got gifted him, because I wanted to make sure at the end of the day I was comparing him straight. I was planning like, right, I've got him, let's see, is he better than Icardi? They're both impacts, well no they're not impacts, but they're both out this week, and like I said, straight from the off, 4 minutes in from kick-off, there he goes. Who we're going to Oxlade. Obviously you saw, if you haven't seen it already, that I did a review on Oxlade Chamberlain yesterday, so go check that out. There was one on Icardi the day before. Plenty of player reviews for you. I do want to make sure getting a lot of gameplay videos out, because pack openings are all fun and stuff, but pack openings don't really let you know who you should buy and stuff. So I do like doing player stuff. I know like not everyone's as interested in player stuff because packs are fun, right? But I know there's a lot of you who do want to know what players to buy, and obviously these are all high expensive profile players, so there's only going to be a smaller percentage of people like who can buy these players, but it's worth knowing who, if you are spending that much, if the player's worth it or not, because if you don't get on with them, you're losing a lot of money on tax. With 10% tax, say you buy a player for $1 million, regardless of if he does go down in price a bit or not, that's that's 100,000 coins you've already lost due to tax alone. If you sold him for the $1 million you bought him for, normally you'd have to sell him for a little bit less just because of how the market works. So if I can get these informed reviews out for you to give you those informed decisions, I would do that where I can. And obviously, as you saw with like my Antonio review the other day, if you didn't see that, go check it out. I'm going to start doing cheaper players as well, because I know not all of you have got loads of coins, so the few coins that you do have, you want to make sure you get the best bang for your buck, and Antonio is definitely one of those players. Lacazette from the corner, finish, very nice. I found that from corners, Lacazette has been very, very clinical. He's not just good on his feet, he's good with his head as well. Here's Lacazette now, let's go a finishing shot, lovely, he's took that with his right. Obviously when you're cutting in from the right, you want to be using your left, but I've found he can use both, and here's one more from him. That's a big looper, and there it is, because he's going to take it with his right foot, so when you use it on your right there, you're going to loop it, and you'll see that he kind of goes to use the outside of his foot to give it that curve, and it works very, very well. He can also take some powerful shots, power driven shots, which hopefully I'll show you in this next game we'll jump into shortly. But as you see there, very commanding, and Oxlade as well is, if you haven't seen that yesterday's review already. Remember to always leave a like, lads, it lets me know that you're enjoying these videos, and it lets me know to do more. Let's jump in here, and can we use right now, if we use wing attack, right, what do we want to use? We can use 5-4-1 target man, actually. Yeah, we'll use that, because I know 5-4-1 target man does give it to the striker quite a fair bit in the middle of the pitch. I'm going to be honest, I do prefer running from the side. I find my angles better running from the side, but I'm happy to run from the middle as well. Largely unopposed, we're just going to pop that, and that's a straight driven shot. Straight into the back of the net. Let's see if in these 3 games we play, we can get a hat-trick of kick-off goals. Lacazette's going to run in again. We're going to roulette now to go around him. And simples. Nice little, you know when it opens up like that, it's just too tempting to do the roulette and to pop it straight from the off. Right, we're going to get that to Lacazette again. And Lacazette is going to go around. Oh, big save actually. We didn't get... I dragged my finger a little bit too much there, if you notice from the swipe, and I didn't get the curve I was looking for. But David Luiz is going to finish from the corner, so Lacazette's had his hand in that. Alright, here we go. Right, we're going to run down here, and we're just going to pop it. Oh, I've dragged that wide way too much. Sorry about that. But yeah, comparisons with him and Icardi. Obviously, the main thing straight away is that Icardi needs the game changer to do his roulettes. Lacazette can do them straight out the box. There's his strength coming into play. It wasn't the cleanest. Oh wow, these shots are not going too well now. I will say Icardi's shot is definitely better than Lacazette's. Not by loads, there's a bit of a difference, but I do think Icardi's a little bit more clinical than him. And yeah, the main thing here, because obviously strikers, you want to just make sure that they're able to get the ball to the goal and get the ball in the back of the net. Icardi's definitely got a better shot, not by loads, but if you check him out, you'll see that it is a better shot. But Lacazette can dribble and roulette from the off. Icardi, you're going to need that game changer. So if you're umming and ahhing between Icardi and Lacazette, I'd say if you've already got a game changer, or game changer or Messi team of the year or Iniesta team of the year, and you know Icardi will get up to the 89-90 dribbling, then yeah, probably go for Icardi, because he's got that little bit more clinicalness. But if you haven't, and you're content with the rest of your team and you don't want to bring one of those game changers in, pick Lacazette, because Lacazette is very, very, very clinical. Icardi's just that little bit more clinical. Obviously, you've seen here tonight, there's 2 chances that Lacazette didn't manage to bag, but he's had many chances that he has bagged because he is very good. And he can roulette from the off. Has he got the tiniest bit more strength or not? When this game is over, in between the break, I'm just going to get the stats up to compare between them for this final game to talk about. And I'll say that, yeah, you can tell he's a bit better there or not. But I think it does. The main difference between Icardi and Lacazette is purely down to rouletting. What I'll do actually, before jumping into this game, I'll just go check what Lacazette's price is at the moment, because I forgot to do that at the start of the video. So you can see. Right, let's go over here, market Lacazette. If we just put Lacazette, that should bring him up. If we then do 90 there, does that bring him up? Yes, so at the moment, Lacazette 1.5, 1.2, 1.1. Yeah, he's going for about 1.1 million. 1 million dead on there. And Icardi, if we just go back here, wait, I've missed out the C, I've put space instead. Icar is now going for 700. So Icardi's actually quite a bit, 670. Icardi, since this new gift exchange today, has actually gone down quite a bit. Icardi has got the better strength, he's a bit slower, but his finishing's higher. And it does literally, it's inches between them both really. Like I said, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but he is a bit faster, and he does do a roulette straight from the off. Alright, we can use 5-4-1 target man once again for this this third game. But yeah, you are literally, the difference is Lacazette's a bit faster and he can do roulette from the off. Icardi's a little bit slower, he's still very fast, he's still got 90 plus strength, 90 plus pace. Oh, the hat trick's been denied by the post. That happened last game as well, didn't it? Right, here we go. Finish, critical. They are both very, very clinical. There's not much between them. Maybe the fact that at the moment there's about 300k between them, and if you've already got a game changing inside, I probably would go ahead and go for Lacazette. I know Impact Mertens is around the $1 million or so mark, so they're all pretty expensive, but they're all very, very good players. And I think I need to just pick a Mertens up just to try, just so I can get a full feel myself for which one of the three, because I think when you're looking at them, they're all in similar tier. They're all, obviously, Icardi needs that little game changer boost, but they're all in a similar tier of being very fast, clinical, high rated roulette strikers, because most people just find roulette so much better. Obviously, Rainbow Flick, when the game first started and the developers had in mind, I think they felt that roulette would be that premium. Rainbow Flick would be that premium skill that only a select number of real life skillers can do, like the best skillers, like if you think about console FIFA, the 5-star skillers. But then in the end, it sort of realised that actually roulette is probably better. But then I suppose with roulette, the only people who can do roulette are those with very high dribbling stats. Obviously, you can get a few silvers and stuff and low rated golds that can do Rainbow Flick. Roulette, it's only for those premium dribblers, and that's why then players just go for more. It's like Ultimate Flashback Aguero goes for about 400-500 just because he does the Rainbow Flick instead of the roulette, because people just find the Rainbow Flick, the roulette, easier to master. We gave away a penalty there. No, we've gave away a free kick, but that's alright. Let's jump. He's put it wide. We have put on a show tonight, and Lacazette's going to pop that first time. Did not control that, and I didn't pop the right thing into it. I blame myself there, and it's a bit of a pop. But we are going to drive this one simple right into the side netting, inside side netting, should I say, because it's a goal. Right, we're going to finish there. What can I say? To summarise, I think I've repeated myself numerous times, but it's just all about that. Do you want the roulette from the off or not? If you haven't got the place to be able to do the roulette from the off, then yeah, go for Lacazette. And if you prefer a little bit more pace, although the pace, because they're like closely paced, there's not too much difference. Look, if we hold them up here now, Lacazette's got the pace, he's got the ball control, he's got the dribbling, he's got the passing, he's got the awareness. Icardi outdoes him on like the strength, the finishing, the shot power, but it's not that different. So yeah, it just boils down to really if you want a roulette or not. They're both very, very clinical strikers, and I definitely recommend either of them. So yeah, do leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD, and I'll see you all later.